It says we're live. I'm in the voice app. Gotta wait for the dog bark.
What?
Gotta do mouth trumpet for that.
Next week, an evil space ruler seeks the services of a doctor.
Doctor. You got it.
Oh, it's gonna be a big night tonight.
Big night.
Get that curtain.
We welcome you to Guitar Talk Universe.
Sandra Piccone. Sorry we're late. We just got home from church.
That's right. Are you going first?
No.
Oh. Alright.
I don't want it.
Guess so. My mom says I don't have to. We have Charles waiting in the wings.
Hot.
Whoa! How does that even work?
It doesn't.
Well, everyone, buddy, look who we have right here on
I
the
just
big
want to
screen.
say you guys are outstanding, man. It's great seeing you guys today. My
Tell
gosh.
Drew what's up, Brad?
Look, I'm used to coming in here and having some chips or something in the green room. Who ate all the food, guys? That's all I want to know. You know what I'm saying?
Quentin was here 2
Jeez.
hours ago and started snacking.
Jeez, man. Look, it's good to see you guys. It's good to see
Yeah.
everybody in the chat, too. Right on, right on. You know, I'm trying to kind of get back out there and play guitar, and so
Yeah.
it's been a minute, you guys. I mean, it's been kind of ridiculous, but I do. I know you guys had a couple of backing tracks. There was nothing too crazy, nothing like an 8-sharp minor. You know, that stuff that only dogs can hear. You know,
Yeah.
what I mean? Maybe an A minor, something in an E minor, something easy for me to kind of get into.
Yeah,
I would
dude.
appreciate that. But other than that, it's just great hanging with you guys. I hope
Well,
you guys
yeah.
are well.
Let's get a quick sound check and then we'll fire one up.
I got a guitar right here.
Look at that.
Let me see here.
Here's one he made earlier. Like they say on kids' TV.
There you go. Let me activate that.
activate.
Let's try that.
All right, let's hear you against Q's guitar. So you need to come up a little bit there, Charles.
Okay.
There we go. Sounds pretty good. So what would you like, E minor or A minor? Like, I've got those three that I sent you, so what do you fancy?
One of those, I really don't dig it. Now, let me tell you which one it is.
Oh, okay,
I
which
can
one?
say.
Yeah.
Since we're doing this for just,
Yeah, for shits
I
and
love
giggles.
the maggot brain is awesome.
Okay.
And the melodic heavy rock in A minor is awesome. But something about that other one,
The trip hop one? You didn't dig that,
Yeah,
huh?
something about it. I don't know. Maybe
Okay.
I need a wah pedal or something. I don't know.
Hey, man,
I need
it fixes
something. I need
everything.
something.
Right, Quentin?
But, yeah, other than that, guys.
All right. Well, let's do the A minor one, the melodic heavy.
Very cool.
Would you like to start, Charles?
No, you guys start. and then
Wow.
we'll
Okay. You know. All right. Here
Let
we
me
go.
turn them a wah.
Yeah, you do that. All right. All
What are
right.
we doing? A minor?
Yeah. It's the sort of slightly bucket head Stairway to Heaven thing.
I don't really like bucket face, but go ahead.
Well, all right then. Can you come up a little more, Charles? There you go.
Hey, that was fun.
Right?
I'm not supposed to have this much fun, man. That's all
Oh,
I'm saying.
okay.
Let me,
Do you want me to
let me
kick you
mute
off?
this guitar for just a second so all that hits. I turned the level up like 3 times.
Yep.
I noticed a comment in the chat after I turned it up that it might have been too loud, so I backed off a little bit.
Because I was
you
like,
know-
it was sitting nice, and then it seemed to be off again. So,
Well,
yeah, don't
yeah.
listen to the
So,
chat.
my fault.
They're a
My
bunch of
bad.
buffoons. I mean,
Yeah,
they're here for
why
a
would I
start.
do that? I've learned. I've
Yeah.
learned.
I mean, like, so you
God,
can't take
see-
anything they say seriously because
Man,
they're listening
you know
to us.
what?
That
That's
completely
right.
just
That's right.
destroys any credibility they might have.
Yeah, and the next thing you know, you're playing E major over C sharp Phrygian, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I just
Yeah.
want to say, hanging out with you guys is priceless. I have not been able to do this for a very long time. It's going to be a regular thing here. It's going to be a regular thing on a couple other channels.
Awesome.
I'm so, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, I'm
I
glad to
got
hear it, man.
used to doing this. I'm used to doing this, but I'm a little nervous right now, and I really can't tell why. But then I realize, look who I'm with, you guys. So, but
Hack is out.
anyway,
Later, Hack.
hey, Quentin, I got to ask you, how's your jaw and your toe, brother? Because I saw you take the double blow yesterday, and I got to tell you, the toe seemed worse to me than the jaw, to be perfectly honest, because all that weight and your jack went right on your big toe. That's got to be terrible, brother. I'll tell you what. The worst part is it's documented on YouTube, and we get to talk about it from now till next
Yeah,
Thursday.
15 seconds later, it was on Facebook.
Yep.
Right on, man. Right on. What's new with you guys, man? Besides just guitar, what's going on? Is everybody doing well?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
can't complain.
we
Good.
got some
Good.
cooler weather here, so once this is over with, I'm getting outside and bagging up some more of my yard trimmings and everything. So yeah,
Yeah.
at least it's
Very
not
cool.
blistering sunshine, so it's a good day to do
Well,
it.
We're getting a heat break, like it's happening right now. We're getting rain, and then the first of the week it's supposed. I mean, it's been like 100 flipping degrees with humidity
Yeah,
through the roof.
same here.
Southern weather that sucks. But anyway, we're coming out of it. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
It'll be all right.
Oh.
I see Zach Thong making some comments in the chat. Zach,
Yeah,
it's good to
he's
see you, brother. Right
Mentioning
on,
your
man.
name, you gotcha.
Just keep playing, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep playing, brother. That's all
So
there
yeah,
is to
Blue
it,
Marks.
man.
Yeah, that was a Buckethead, quote unquote, chord progression, but it's also. Let's try that word. That's the word I was looking for. Also, part of Stairway to Heaven as well. So
Yeah.
it's
very
well
Stairway to
tried
Heaven-esque,
and
isn't it?
tested. That one. Yeah.
Right
Sandra
on.
Corney.
Sandra. She's gone
up, chick?
fishing all month. She's fishing, catching lots of fish, and taking lots of pictures and videos.
Look at that.
Very cool. I hope all is going good. Right on. Love you.
cool.
Right on.
Let me have a quick look. I'm sort of seeing a couple of names I haven't seen before. Like, have I seen John Freeman in here before?
John Freeman,
John Freeman, yeah.
he wants us to come to Phoenix where it's 100.
Yeah, no. Well, that ain't gonna happen. So we'll stop talking about him then if he's gonna be silly. All right, what else we got in here? So first person in the door was StreamYard. They're always prompt, those guys. Then it was you 2 hours early for some unknown reason. Did you do the opposite, like not eat carbs and wake up? Was
No,
that
I think my internal clock got quadrupled when that guitar hit me in the face.
Quadrupled. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, are you wearing your steel toe capped Crocs this morning?
No,
in
I'm just
case?
wearing socks, but
Okay. There you go. So we got Mitch Heyman, we got Dan Gorn, we got Cushman,
Mitch,
we
right
got
on, brother.
Under the Bus. We've got a bunch of you and me doing nothing. Jimmy Biter. I didn't know Jimmy Biter had snuck in here.
I think he just got home from church or something.
Oh, and he wanted to know that we had also been suitably blessed. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Wilma's in here. Then we got Blue Marks. And then we got John Freeman, who, like we say, we're not going to talk about. And then we have Hack. And then we have Way Up Dude. Way Up Dude says he's not going to post his avatar because it's bad for your blood pressure.
He really
So
is.
I'm not going to highlight any of his comments either. We got Brendan.
Let me say one thing to John. Now, when people sit back, if you've never been to Arizona, Phoenix in particular, that's the hottest heat I've ever been in my life. I was born in California, spent tons of time in the desert, low and high desert. I've been to Needles, okay, all over Vegas. There is no hotter place on the planet Earth, at least in the continental United States, than Phoenix, Arizona. I
Right.
got the worst sunburn of my life
Okay.
in Phoenix, Arizona, and I grew up at the beach getting burned every
But
year.
am I right in thinking it's basically desert there, right? So,
Dude,
yeah.
that's all it is. But
yeah.
it's beautiful.
And that's
It's-
not
it's
with the
absolutely
heat
beautiful.
index. That's ambient
Yeah.
temperature,
Yeah.
118.
That's ambient
Well,
temperature.
when I
That's
when
right.
I played those shows in Vegas, can I drop some names?
Sure.
Please.
With Ron Thal and Les Warner, the drummer from the Cult, and Francisco de Cosmo, the bass player from Thin Lizzy at the time, and Rafael Moriera, who was in Pink's band, and so it was a fun hang.
That's awesome.
Dario Lorena, who's now in Black Label Society. So those shows were in this club in Vegas called Rox, ROXX, and they had just resurfaced their parking lot. And it's August. So it is jet black asphalt. And you'd step out the front doors of that club mid-afternoon, and I didn't just feel the moisture in my lips disappear. I heard the moisture in my lips disappear. I heard this, and then my lips were dry. It was like, oh. And apparently, like, reflective heat off of that parking lot was 145.
Oh my God.
That's right. That's
So
right.
just like being in the desert of Death Valley or whatever, it's like, holy moly. But it was a beautiful dry heat. So while you were dying, you felt very comfortable.
I'll take the dry heat anytime over some of this southern weather. I got
The humidity, right? Yeah.
This is, I think, the hottest summer period that I've experienced in
It's
a
been
while.
pretty hot here in Kentucky. Yeah.
I mean,
And it's what's interesting is that it's getting hotter, even though the Earth is getting further away from the sun every year.
Why is that?
I guess it's just the way things work. 15 centimeters a year, we're getting further away from the sun, which when you think about it, doesn't make a lot of difference.
Those were some big names that dropped. It wasn't like it was, wasn't like it was a flock of seagulls.
No,
Interesting that
and
with 15
Brett
centimeters, though, you would
Brett
get
Michaels
a
was
change
there.
in temperature like that, and it would increase.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
No, I know.
Now you got the science kid in me all inquisitive
Yeah, I
and
know.
curious
You're like,
and shit.
how is it getting hotter when we're getting further away?
Wait a minute. This is not the Science Channel.
Yeah. Well, and interestingly enough, the moon is slowly getting closer to us, so eventually you won't get total eclipses because because it's getting
Out of
closer. It's
skew.
eventually gonna obscure more of the sun, so you won't get that aura that we see around the outside. It'll eventually block it out
Yeah,
completely.
the shadow won't cover the flat Earth nearly as much.
No, the turtle or whatever it is will just have sun in its eyes all the time.
And then soon it'll crash into the dome and crack it, and we're all dead.
I think we're called the firmament. Yeah. Anyway, Ted's here. Zach Thong's here. Who else we got? So did I offend Hack by calling them all buffoons and now he left?
I think I got mad because I said that he wanted me to use E major over C sharp Phrygian. I don't know if y'all noticed, but
He's not going to help you anymore.
if there's anybody,
Papa Blue's in here. Let me finish. Then you can. Hey, Jeff H is here. Is he? Why isn't he trying to come up?
I don't know.
I'm gonna have a word with him. I'll tell you.
Loser.
Lahoo, Zahir. We have Sandra, and then we have, who else do we have? I think, D-Side's here. Rob's here, right on. Man, this list goes on.
D-Side's
go.
comment, I don't leave the airport. That's funny. I get it. That's pretty cool.
All right, tell us all about it, Q.
If there's anybody new in the chat, if you notice this keyboard, it's lighting, changing colors all by itself. All right, there was no charge for that. This is the Guitar Talk Universe exclusive. And I just hope you enjoy it. Oh, there's Timu Matt.
Yeah, he's been a member for 13 months.
13
It's the little
months.
things, Quentin. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
I
Right
support
on.
Miracle Weapons. Hey, I bought some mayonnaise the last week, so I know Jimmy Biter's happy. I sent him a picture of me buying actual mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Although it's Kroger brand mayonnaise, which is the mayonnaise, they go to Hellman's and they mop it up off the floor and put it in a jar, so it's cheaper.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Oh, Blue Moxes is Sugar Face. Is she buying your computer? Or Sugar? What's her? I don't know.
Tush?
Sugar Moch? Sugar Gash? Or what is it?
Oh, dude. Stop while you're ahead.
Oh, Sugar Gash! Oh my God! I just made that one up. That was pretty good.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know if it's good or not. We'll see. We'll see if our channel still exists tomorrow. Anyway.
Oh, Tush is there. How's it going? Sugar Gash. She doesn't know what that means. It's okay.
Thank God. Thank God. Why am I having trouble finding these? I sent these tracks to Charles, and now I'm having trouble finding them. How bizarre
Are
is
you
that?
looking for the maggot brain?
Yeah, I got it now. There we go. Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah.
She's laughing at me while she's flipping me off.
Well, I mean, I don't blame her.
You know. I have issues there, Sugar Butt or whatever.
All right, so you're okay with this one, Charles?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
You're gonna start it then.
What key?
Uh-oh.
What key?
Well, that's kind of messed up, but okay.
Maggot.
E minor.
Maggot.
Ladies and gentlemen, Charles Green.
I didn't do it.
Oh, where's Charles Green? There he is. Sorry, I was typing.
Yeah. What's that, Round Eye? I hate how stuff ends. All right, stop.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4,
And you're
stop.
done. That's enough for you. No more
That's
backing
so
track
much
for you.
fun. That is so much fun.
Well, Blue Mox's brother has some issues. He lives in an apartment. He has 17 amp heads and 9 412s.
Sounds like he's got his priorities in order. As long as he got at least one guitar, he's set. You know, what are you gonna
Yeah.
do? Right on.
As long as it's not a Les Paul.
Oh,
Oh. Don't want those headstocks falling off every day.
yeah. I don't leave either of it playing all over.
I know, right?
I hit myself in the face with one of those.
Oh no.
You were playing along, Mitch? Very cool. All right. How's everybody doing? By everybody, I mean you two.
That is awesome. Right on. I'll tell you what. There's a couple of backing tracks you guys do that I do not even possess the mind to get involved in. I would like, if you would, send me a couple of those. You guys know the ones I'm talking about, and
I don't.
I'll point them out to you. You're gonna look at me like, you really want that? I'm gonna, yeah, I really want that. I want
Right.
that. But I just got to tell you, man, I'm just enjoying the heck out of myself just hanging with you guys right now.
Right on.
I haven't
Good.
got to do this in a very long time. I bet you there's been 2.5 months worth of shows where I've sat here and gone, you know, God, if I could just jump in with those guys, things would be back to normal, you know.
And now you can.
And I missed you, but it's all good, man. Right on.
It's a pleasure to have you on. It's an honor to have you on, actually.
Oh,
Sure.
geez, no,
Yeah,
it's nice to be here, guys. It's just good to be here, you know. I see John Deschange in the chat. Right on.
He is.
John.
Yeah, there's a couple of people actually have snuck in. So John's here. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. I think he snuck in. Who else did I see? Was a name we had? Oh, Mark's Gas Station is in.
Right on.
I think that might be it as far as new ones are concerned. There you go. Yeah, I think so. Well, how do you feel about doing one you haven't heard before, Charles?
Oh yeah, let's jump in. We can
All
do
right,
it.
this is.
I've got a little more time, and
This is what we're doing it for. This is fantastic. All right. This is why we're doing this. And I won't do anything weird.
Oh,
honest.
God. Thank
I do not believe that, but that's okay.
Wow.
Just tell me when I want to hear it. That's all I want to hear.
I will tell you the key. Let's go for C minor. You okay with C minor?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. How about you, Quentin?
Fucking Canadians.
I know
I thought it, but he said it. Okay,
yeah,
that's how we will.
It's in between the dots again. I know. I'm sorry.
No, C minor's the dot.
Well, it depends which string you're starting on.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. All right, here we go. You want to start, Q?
Sure. You bastard.
You're welcome.
Oh crap.
Okay, so overstop.
I love
we
it.
go.
I love
There we
it.
go.
Wow, that was brutal, but I love it. I love it.
Now, D-side is stealing something. I don't know if he's stealing your joke about legato or
Probably
one
that
of your
lick you
licks.
did. One of your licks, I think.
Oh, really? What did I do?
I think it was a pretty slow lick that I was like, I kind of like that too.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
you guys are killing it.
No, you too, Charles. It's awesome to have you on.
Nice.
It really is.
I'm
Yeah.
working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I want to kill it. That's how we. You got to practice, guys. Right? Keep playing.
He's being honest. He's stealing my licks.
And steal every lick you can. I've said that before. I mean, that's a given,
That's
right?
part of what we're doing here is providing a self-serve lick stealing service.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
Hey,
Hey
buddies.
guys, I'm gonna get rolling out of here.
Cool, man. Well, thank you for being on.
I look forward to doing this on the regular.
Hey, man, you're
Until
welcome.
you guys get tired of me and kick me out of here.
No, that's not going to happen. You'll get tired of us first. So there you go.
All right, on you guys. Look, I love you guys. Everybody in the chat, have a great
Charles,
week.
thanks for coming
Rock
up.
on.
Yeah, like I say, an
I love
honor to
you
have you
guys,
on,
man.
dude.
Yeah.
You guys need something, you call me. Definitely,
Absolutely.
guys.
Be safe,
Love
man.
you
Ways.
guys.
Yeah.
Rock on, everybody.
Bye. Well, there you go. That
He
was
loves
pleasant.
dogs.
I know he does. He's a dog lover.
The dog.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, I need to run up to Ghetto Kroger.
Yeah, you had enough of this nonsense?
Yeah, I need some biddles.
These shenanigans, these
I don't know what I want
tomfooleries,
though. It's like what
these
kind of
hijinks.
biddles
Now,
do I-
what are you going for? Like, is it a fizzy beverage? A soda pop, or are you going for an ice cream? Oh, that didn't get a no.
Maybe some turkey.
That's just
I
not.
need a sandwich. Might get a tater.
Get
Hook
yourself
up
a
some
sandwich.
fried taters. Which I don't need.
Did you know that Washington State has a town called Sammamish?
Some sandwich.
Sammamish, yeah,
Ah.
like sandwich, but with an extra A and an M thrown in there. Sammamish, yeah. No,
Oh,
Mitch,
dear
he's not
Lord.
going to have McDonald's.
Oh, hookers and blow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's more like it. Yes, there we go. Timu Matt knows. Timu Matt. Yeah.
Oh dear Lord. Yeah, right. Thanks for coming on. This was absolutely enjoyable.
Well, there you go. Do you have the outro video?
Oh,
Like I know you're rushing out of here, but maybe if you could just do that, that would be a nice idea.
it's such a great video. It's like
There we go.
Because
all right,
it's
everybody who's watching out in YouTube lands and everybody who's in the chats, and especially the very wonderful Chuck Verde who came on today, marvelous stuff. Yabu sucks to all the fools who didn't come up. There you go. And yeah, we're out of here. So let's play this. I think it's the Dashin singing too.
you know what's more entertaining than a net is the dachshund playing the banjo.